Hello, everybody. uh, Welcome to episode 16 of The Crooked Moon. I'm B, I'm your DM, and I'm very excited about tonight's session with all my wonderful friends. Hello, friends.
Hello, BDM.
Hi!
Yippee, yippee, yippee. Like I said last time, let me get the music going.
Too late. I already did it.
Oh,
That's still Dark Zone.
I gotcha.
No, I queued up the next thing.
There you go. As I said last time, I am going to very quickly run over the content warnings for this chapter again, and then get into character introductions. So, the content warnings for Chapter 5 are Burning Alive, Devil Worship, Execution, Kidnapping, Religious Conflict, Essay Illusions, and Grooming. Keep that in mind. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my wonderful friends to introduce themselves, their characters, and also, for this week, I want to ask you to say a bird you enjoy. Just tell me about a cool bird. Starting with Sleepy.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Sleepy Arena, whatever the hell you want to call me. This is my channel, so all I ask is that you like, comment, subscribe, spread the word around, whatever you can. And my favorite bird is Juno Crowva.
Aww.
Doesn't count. Pick a real bird.
Pigeons! Pigeons are my favorite.
Good choice, good choice. Next up is Juno.
Is me. I have too many birds that I enjoy. I do love mourning doves. They have a special place in my heart. I love those guys.
Yeah, they're really good.
They are really good. They hold so much nostalgia for me. Love them.
Mhm.
Anyway, hi chat. It is me, Juno Crowva. On this stream, I play Nikolai Boone, the Relicborn rogue. We both use he/him pronouns. Things to promote. I do art. Commission me. I have a webcomic. Go read it. It comes back from the dead very soon at like the end of the month. The official chapter poster will be released on Tuesday, actually. So stay tuned to my socials for that. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? What am I missing? Oh, I stream now. I've been promoting it in the Sleepysheepy Discord, but I'm doing art streams. I'm going to be doing stuff for Art Fight this month, as well as other work that I need to get done. So stop by if you want to have some fun co-work art time. That's it for me.
Oh yeah. Krista.
Hello, everyone. My name is Krysta. My pronouns are she, they. And I will be playing Eeran, our Gnarlborn Paladin, whose pronouns are any. As for what kind of bird I like, I am actually quite fond of the greater sage grouse.
Yes, I love them.
Yes, just I saw them on Animal Planet's most extreme once, and I still can't get them out of my head. They make
Wait,
such
are
a
they the
funny
ones-
noise.
Are they the ones with the big, like, yellow things on their chest that go, like, bloop, bloop?
Yeah, those.
Those are cool.
And as for things to promote, I also do art, and I'm slowly in the process of coming out of an extended hiatus, but I don't have any art to promote, so go follow these wonderful people.
Very, very fair. Bubbly.
Hello, I'm Bubblytarts. I use she's, they pronouns. I am here today. Bleh. Florian is a dog. Florian is our shifter wizard, and his pronouns are he, him. And if you want to support me, I'm Bubblytarts on basically any social media you can think of. And I also have a Redbubble that I am slowly trying to update, but currently that is very slow going because I am also very active on Art Fight. So that is an invitation to hit me or to say, hey, come hit my guys, and I'll do my best. Otherwise, you can see me on a lot of the Sleepysheepy streams, and in the future I plan to open commissions. But currently, that's all that I'm doing right now.
Hey, Bubbly.
And my favorite bird... yes?
I can hit you. You wanna know how I can hit you?
That's so threatening. Now I'm curious.
Give me one quick second. I just have to put it in the... I have to do something in the chat first. There we go. And now...
God.
Oh.
Eh.
You hit me with the train.
I hit you with a train. Please say your favorite bird.
Thank you. My favorite bird, I go back and forth, but I've always had a soft spot for peacocks. They suck. I hate them, but I love them so much. They're my special little birds. I have art of myself, in quotes, myself. I have a Sona who's peacock coated because I love peacocks because they suck. And I love their big stupid tails.
They're...
Good. They're here to bring awareness of themselves.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with it.
Yeah, no problem.
And lastly, but not least, Becca.
Becca, my pronouns are she, her. I play Hattie, the fairy sorcerer who also uses she, her. I have nothing to promote other than drink water.
A good promotion.
True.
Good.
That is a good promotion.
And respect your teachers.
Also true.
And favorite bird. Ooh, okay. Not necessarily favorite bird, but a bird I'm particularly attached to are wrens. For the sheer fact that they, for whatever reason, have it just absolutely out for my dad. It's hilarious.
That's so funny. I love that.
We had a wren house, tiny little bird house, 4 wrens. He cuts
Good.
the grass. The wrens do not like the fact that he cuts the grass by their little house. And
Shout
makes
out
it
to the Australian magpies for being absolute menaces as well.
God, I love magpies.
Oh, are those the birds with a kill count?
Yeah. Literally any bird that any of you would say, I'd be like, wow, I love that guy. Because I do.
Didn't you
could not
start
make me
bird
hate
watching
any
as
bird.
well?
Yeah, I birdwatch now.
Good.
I'm
Phenomenal.
doing useful things with my time, as you can see.
I like
and
birds.
I,
They're great.
yeah. And very quickly, I am B, your DM, your the host for this thingy, but Sleepy's is the channel. Biba17 everywhere, including Blue Sky and such. My favorite bird. I'm really attached to cardinals. I think they're really neat. I got pictures of one today. Yippee!
Oh, that's a good bird.
Good bird.
I was also gonna say Juno, but like,
That's a cop out. Pick a real bird.
yeah, I knew you would say that, so I had to pick a real bird. So there you go. I really like cardinals.
Someone came
So
to
yeah,
say hello to you.
yeah. So yeah, that's I think with that, very quickly, you all wrapped up your business over in Foxwillow last session. Had a quick return to Wickermore Hollow, and then we're going out to find the Crimson Monastery in hopes of locating Liliah's beloved. You are all stopped in a tavern for an evening. Liliah has retired to her room, and you all are in a conversation with someone who has warned you of incoming grave danger. And I think with that, let's hop right back in, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Very quick opening aside. Hey, Liliah.
Oh shit, me? I thought I was up till later. Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. I just want to give you a moment here at the top. You have gone up to your room. You are, what very quickly, what kind of things is Liliah doing to prepare for the possibility of seeing her beloved tomorrow?
She's panicking a little. She's abundantly excited, but also nervous, and also a part of her is definitely dreading it, though she would never admit that out loud. So right now she's just trying to distract herself from the fact by pouring herself into, like, getting ready, into looking as perfect as she can, into self-care. Like, she's about to see her beloved again. She has to look beautiful. That's what's expected, and she's kind of sure that her beloved's going to be upset that she left the house. She has to prepare for that possibility, so there's a high level of, like, attention to detail. Like, she's properly, putting her hair in curlers. Well, actually it wouldn't be curlers because it needs to be straight. She's brushing it. She has a bonnet. She's skincare, Literally everything she can manage.
I see. And I think in that energy, Liliah, tell me this before we pull away. What is the one thing Liliah would least want to happen?
Rejection. I think even as much as she would miss her friends, even as much as it's going to break her going back to being what she was, she has tied so much of her identity to this and so much of her self-worth that an absolute rejection of everything, finding out that she did something wrong that pushed the person she loved most away, I think that would ruin her.
You are still with that feeling. As you look out the nights into the window, maybe just thoughts, and you see high off in the distance, up in the mountains, a very bright center point of light coming from where the monastery would be, despite the darkness. It's firelight. You know that for sure.
It's like she's
That's all
calling
you really
me.
know.
She just puts a hand on the window, looking wistfully.
It's like she's calling me there. That's what it has to be. A beacon telling me to come home. That can be home. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
And we cut downstairs to this stranger to you all who has introduced himself as Emric, saying, "And it most certainly will not be okay."
What do you mean by that? I mean,
Yeah, can we get some
obvious.
There's
details?
only so much I can really tell you in present company. I suppose everywhere's present company, really. What brings you all here? Your friend, Lily, I believe, told me about her reason for being here, but not the rest of you.
Well, part of it is we weren't going to let Liliah come and do this on her own. But also, we have been asked to help locate a pair of individuals who have gone missing.
I see. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I don't know how likely you will be to find them.
Why
How do you know
not?
this information?
You see Emric look around at the other goers of the tavern. He thinks for a moment. Not here. And he kind of gestures to a, upstairs motion, I'll leave my door room unlocked. He gives a number. I don't want to tell you all of this like this. You can come right back down and continue when you're done.
Sure.
Don't make it too obvious. And he will get up and go to his room.
We wait 5 minutes. 5 minutes and then we head up. He said to make it not obvious.
No, that makes sense.
We can do that. How much do we trust this?
Not
About as far as I can probably throw something.
I think no matter what, though, we need more information for what we're about to walk into.
Yeah.
It seems Emric's at least aware of the situation. But
And that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. If we are 4-1. If any funny business is tried.
That's the spirit. I like where your head's at.
Do we wish to do it more? Not all of us at one time, I'm assuming?
Probably fair. Probably smart.
We'll go in
Well,
pairs.
I was going to say, why not? Actually, above table real fast. Did we already, like kind of just talk through having gotten rooms? I mean, Liliah went up to hers, so
Yes,
I'm
I think
assuming
we
we
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we did actually acquire rooms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay then. I was gonna say, because that could be a really good reason to have to go upstairs, is to purchase a room to go up to said room, but we already did that. I did not recall.
We can just retire. I don't think people care that much.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
And if they do, B.
Yep.
May I make a perception check to see if there are any unsavory characters around that might be looking in our general direction?
I would also
Certainly.
like to. I'll give you the help action for that.
Hell yes. What does that give me? A +1?
Advantage.
It gives you advantage.
Oh, even better. 19.
With a 19, you notice that a few figures here seem like guards, but a little more like... Guards typically have a very, like, kind of showy, very official looking. This better reads like mercenary guards.
Mhm.
They're over in a
Mhm.
corner drinking together. It doesn't seem like they've given you much mind. They don't seem to care about you. But there
Very
are
good.
people here who don't seem all that pleasant, for sure. The rest of the townsfolk, however, you'll get with a 19. Everyone else who is here are very polite. Like, you have a bit of a raucous thought in regard to most taverns. They're places where people go to drink and be merry. No one has raised their voice in the whole time you have been here. Everything is met with pleases and thank yous. Everything is proper. Everything is polite. The moment anything is dirtied, it is quickly washed, and you get the strong sense that this is a fear response. But you don't know to what.
Hate that.
Being
Be-
watched.
These people are definitely scared. This is the exact kind of feeling I would always get when I'd walk into town. My old job.
Right.
So the assumption is that there is always something who's watching, but
Yeah.
I think
it
our
seems
friend
like that's just the default state.
I think so. I think our friend was right to go somewhere a little more private.
Yeah.
Well, if you all don't mind, I'm going to try and go check on Liliah.
Okay.
Right.
I'll see. All right.
I'll go with
Above
you.
table, she's saying that as her reason for going up the stairs.
I'll join you in case she decides to run again.
All right, Boone.
Florian, do you want to say we should go retire to our rooms? And I'll make a gesture to Florian. And a kind of wink wink nudge nudge.
He kind of goes, he nods to Hattie and Boone and goes, let me just finish my drink and we'll go. He has like 2 sips of water. He is lying. He is just like, let me finish this. He's giving them a little bit of time to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
How many floors did this tavern have? Because
Only like the 2. It's not a very big tavern, but the second floor is a good number of rooms. It's like... This is a small town.
thing of, Emmerich didn't tell us where we were going. He said he was just going to leave his door open. It's like, well, how? Okay.
He gave us a
He
number.
gave us
he
a
did.
firm number.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good. I just couldn't be bothered to pick up the spacing and such.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, that's good.
Should we go check on Liliah for real?
I think it wouldn't hurt just to check, maybe avoid any of...
Before
I
or
don't think she
after?
should join us for
No,
this
I don't think she
conversation.
should join us, but...
It wouldn't hurt just to give a peek. And yeah, Hattie's gonna go knock on Liliah's door. Liliah? Do you have a moment? Are you decent?
Yes, I'm decent. You may come in.
She's currently brushing her hair, even though it already looks immaculate.
Boone is with me. Do you want him to come in or stay out?
He can come in.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. And Hattie will kind of open the door and let her in.
He'll come in, but he'll stay by the door. Just kind of lean on the door frame.
Yeah,
This-
her hair's down for once, because she's, getting ready for bed. It seems like she's trying to brush out all of the curls.
How may I help you?
I know you were coming up to get ready. Just wanted to check in on all of that, on how you were doing.
I'm-
Figured you're probably taking in an early night.
Yes, I should be well rested for tomorrow. I don't know how well I'll sleep tonight. My heart's pounding.
Well,
Tomorrow's the big day and all that. I know she's here. I was told that she's here.
Her face kind of
it's
falls.
gonna be... Hey. For what it's worth, we do have your back. And you have been, despite what you think, you truly have been quite the lady of the party.
I don't know what you mean in the whole, respect to having my back. It's going to go perfectly. My bigger concern.
She kind of gazes at Philip, who's sleeping on the bed, as she gently pets Pitch, who's been sitting on the little vanity that's in the tavern room.
I just need to figure out who's going to be taking care of these two after I leave. I know there was
That's part
mentions
of
of
what
keeping Philip at the cathedral. I'm not sure if that's going to be an option or not.
She'll kind of like come over and like put her hand, kind of like sit by her and just put her hand on Lilia's and just, that's part of what I meant by we have your back. There's no harm in asking. I'm not the most religious type, but I do know that typically big cathedrals and church properties tend to have some sort of livestock. So I can't see the harm in asking for Philip being added to the mix.
She pulls her hand away.
It's improper.
Oh, sorry.
You know.
I'm sorry, that was meant to be comforting. I wasn't thinking.
It's fine. I just need to see how it goes. She might be upset at me for leaving the manor. She might have even gone back to find me at some point and I was already gone. I don't want to risk it.
I understand. I understand. Maybe not to the same degree, but maybe. And I do know that this is a little hard of an ask. Instead of thinking about what wrong things could be, think about instead what could go right, perhaps. She's going to be quite thrilled to see you.
She's
if
going
she's
to be thrilled to see me. That's not the worry. I just, I can't be bringing vermin into her living spaces. That would be rude. I don't think there's much more to discuss. I think Florian should take care of Philip, and Pitch seemed to take a liking to you, Hattie, so maybe they can be your traveling companion after this is over.
Well, if you trust us with with them, then we will do our very best to take care of them.
But, and she
Would you,
scritches pitch
is
again.
I think I
Is
want
there
them.
any advice you'd like to give us for tomorrow?
Be polite
Meaning,
and respectful if you're going to be there. I know you all have your opinions on everything, but it's true love.
I guess I haven't been able to experience that quite yet to understand those feelings.
It really is an amazing thing. To love so deeply and to be loved.
I truly do hope it all works out, Liliah. You deserve it.
And Boone,
Mm-hmm.
when I say be on your best behavior tomorrow, I honestly and truly mean it.
You don't need to worry about me.
I
I
worry
promise I'll
about
be
you
on my best
constantly.
behavior. Oh, you shouldn't. I have a good head on my shoulders, and I trust that you do too. Have a good night, Liliah. The whole time he was sitting by the door, I want to make a perception check to see if or investigation check, whatever, just to check the surveillance of Lilia's room and also just the tavern in general, like of people passing in the hall.
Yep.
Just because I have a feeling we're being spied on, and I want
Yeah.
to ensure that things are fine.
Sure, roll for it.
Oh, that's a 2 on the die.
With a two, all you have is your lingering paranoia.
Yeah, so a 7. That doesn't give me anything. That's fine.
Yeah. With a 7, all you have is that lingering sense of being watched.
Yeah. Okay. But he'll give Lily a little 2-finger salute and dip out of the room.
You get some rest, but if you need any of us, you know our room numbers.
I will see you all tomorrow morning.
Good night, Liliah.
Good night.
And she'll just let her out.
She feels so gross. The moment they close the door, she just feels gross and icky, and she does not have the words for why.
No. But yeah, and then Hattie and Boone will, I guess, make their way toward Emmerich's room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think it's safe to say in the meanwhile that Florian and Eeran already beat them there, I assume?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hattie doesn't say anything to Boone as they make their way down the hall. Just... she doesn't trust herself to say something in this moment.
Fair. It's a quiet walk.
Guess we find Emmerich's room.
You go into Emmerich's room. It's very similar to all of yours in that it seems that it has been untouched. You can quickly suspect that Emmerich only got in today and has not even really had the time to put away any of his stuff. Though you do see a little, like, acoustic guitar in the background. Kind of more of a banjo, really, but, like, not really as folksy as a banjo, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I see that we've all
Not him
arrived.
approvingly.
I see we've all arrived.
So what's this about?
This is about keeping all of you safe. I am lucky I ran into you. Had you all arrived here by morning light, I would have never seen you all. I planned this tomorrow morning to egress and never be seen by this place again.
What scares you about this place so much?
That I was one of their... Well, I guess I should be more upfront. Sir Emmerich of the Bloodless, it is a pleasure to meet you. Ex-member of the Bloodless. They are the leaders of the Crimson Faith, mortals blessed by their goddess. I came here looking for a change, something good. Where I came from, there wasn't much of that, and I was told that this place accepted all and brought peace to the wayward, and, well, I felt pretty wayward at the time. I believed what Father Enethir was saying. I believed in the Crimson Rose. This is what I get for it, I suppose.
What exactly is it?
I suppose I best come out with it. And you see him kind of change the way he smiles, and finally, for the first time, you see a fang.
What is the in the just involved in this like world? What is the familiarity, I guess one would say, with vampires?
What that would mean. Hattie, you would know this very intimately. Not very good. There isn't a lot of vampirism around these parts, actually. You've heard of blood mages. You've even heard of lycanthropes. You've heard of thralls and stuff taken by powerful entities, but a proper vampire, even for you, that's whispers on the wind. What if?
You have sharp teeth. You're going.
Eeran,
What
I-
about it?
I've been I referred to myself as a bloodless. I wonder if you can figure out who took it.
They steal blood.
Yes.
No one's. Florian, you're the bookish one.
Yeah,
I'm not the only one who knows what's going on here, right?
I know. We don't call them bloodless where I'm from, but he gives a like nod to Emmer. It's kind of tense. It's not like an I don't trust you. It's the hey, I don't trust anything here kind of nod.
Yeah.
But it's the I'm familiar with I'm familiar. We call them vampires. I'm sure you guys may have heard of that word, maybe. I'm
Virus.
assuming that's what's happening here.
Lucky. Most of the bloodless end up more true to their name. Little more than husks. I was seen as useful, charismatic, able to work a crowd. I was
There's a
blessed.
difference.
You
So you got
are.
your blood.
You are very different from the kind of vampires I've seen.
I got the good sense to bail out. I suppose that makes me very different from the vampires I've seen, if that's the word you're calling it.
Okay. So you have your senses about you, is what I'm getting at.
I believe so. That was part of the aforementioned usefulness.
Okay.
I can't dictate all of the decisions that went into this process. I can't tell you how many more of like me there are versus the more bloodless.
Okay.
Okay.
All I Hmm?
That's what's up with the monastery then?
That's what's going on with their higher ups. The bloodless. They believe they have been made pure, more than human. Something above. By being drained of the impurity of human blood, they are capable of something higher. Taking it from others, from the impure. Salvation, they call it.
And what if
No,
Lady
it's-
Lenore?
don't know. I've heard the name. Renethia throws it around now and then, but I know frighteningly little about that woman, and that scares me because I was in that building far longer than most others.
And you've never seen her?
Not face to face. She goes out during some of Renethia's sermons and speaks, but she's always behind a veil of sorts, or distant.
Mm-hmm.
She's very clever. Father Renethia seems to believe that she is some aspect of the Crimson Rose. I have no reason to doubt him. Though I don't entirely know what the Crimson Rose even is anymore.
Well, that answers my question.
It's also
From a
possible.
purely hypothetical standpoint,
Mhm.
you don't know how one would go about stopping her or reversing things that she has done.
I don't know what there is to stop. As far as I know, this is just a religion. I don't like their practices. I don't like what it's done to me. But I have no reason to think that they're up to anything grander.
I see.
If it's a religion like this that's amassing power, there has to be more going on.
You speak like you have
Exactly.
experience.
I do.
Why is everyone so scared? Afraid that they'll be drained next.
Of course, I have been I am viewed as a blessed one. Something higher. Those who do not obey the edicts of the Crimson Rose are invited to the Night of Flames.
Sounds friendly.
Sounds real friendly.
On fires.
I take it you don't need my explanation.
So it's a witch hunt then, basically, for anyone who's not subscribing to this religion that I don't even know what it does.
I wish I knew what it did in full. All I know is that
that's so concerning.
All I know is that they believe that they will make the people pure by conversion and by believing in strict edicts of what is good and proper.
Right.
This is scarily familiar, and I don't like it. Do you still have a book on you?
No, unfortunately. They're everywhere in the monastery. They're everywhere in the monastery, though. I needed to pack light.
That's not going to help us. If they have a religion like this, then they probably have enforcers. And if they do, we need to study up and fast if they bother to grab us and start interrogating us.
Well, unfortunately, I had to pack light, and I had to seem like I was in my quarters for as long as possible.
And why don't you just get out of here now? Why spend the night, if it's so dangerous?
To be completely honest with you, exhausted. I've been, mentally preparing for this far longer than physically. And while it is dangerous, it is really... The town we are in now is probably the one bastion of safety outside of breaking the rules.
I see.
Go further up the mountain. He shrugs. They wouldn't dare do anything rash inside the confines of this place.
Too many people, I assume.
Many outsiders.
And also it would be quite unneighborly.
Right.
You must remember, they are purveyors of the straight and narrow.
That is true.
Anything hostile they are capable of isn't entirely something they're willing to advertise.
Right. So, Eeran, you mentioned enforcers before. What are the enforcers? Is there anyone we should be worried about?
I just know of the people who watch the mountain. There are hunters, of course. The monastery needs food. There are people. The people like me who've been blessed are, well, they don't necessarily have reason to go down the mountain, do they?
I suppose that's fair.
So,
Uh,
Emmerich, let me ask you a question then.
I'm listening.
Have you seen someone from Dawn's Gate taken up for a little campfire?
If they break the rules.
Yeah, but have you seen it? Have you seen them be taken?
I've seen them arrive. You must remember, up until this evening, I was up there.
No, I get that. Who brings them in?
The hunters, of course.
There we go. The hunters are
They-
probably the enforcers as well.
I suppose that makes sense.
We're not just hunting for.
They're hunting for food.
Do they eat the blood? I feel like we're glossing over that. They're draining people of blood. Are they eating it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You were there.
Are you not?
Stereotypically.
I haven't been this for very long.
You,
Do you think I
just
was
said
ever... What?
Well,
You
sometimes
just-
sometimes they aren't conscious for the. I'm assuming you weren't conscious for whatever. No offense.
What the higher-ups do after the Night of Flames, I don't see.
I was more talking about when you, because you said you have it. It's never mind. We're getting invasive. It's fine.
I haven't had a concern of it yet.
There we go. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that.
That's fine.
I
We
mean,
can
it's
we
not
can deal
super
with that.
common. Can you eat food?
As of tonight,
That's not relevant to what we're doing. Never mind. I'm gonna read up on some stuff. Don't worry. I'm listening in the background.
So, they do they drain people?
they drained me.
So it has to go somewhere.
Be a waste otherwise.
And
I've
do your-
always assumed that I can't give you proof, and considering that I'm the only person you have really to speak to on this matter, I'm not necessarily in the business of giving you my theories.
Right.
I mean, we'd appreciate theories. Because in every theory, there's a grain of truth.
Emmerich,
Yes,
you're sitting here telling us that there's a possibility of a creature that, for most of us around here, if we've not heard of it, we've only heard of it in stories. And you're telling us that there's a possibility that there are many of them in a monastery under the guise of a faith, and they're just collecting blood? You just don't collect blood.
you seem particularly invested in that.
Everyone has it. And the stories say that it's necessary for those of that sort. Does it make sense for them just to not do anything with it? You have tenets, right?
We do.
You are a part of the faith. What's the opinion of blood?
That it is an impurity that must be cleansed.
That's funny.
I'm beginning to think that you all have a much more vested interest in this than I first anticipated.
Our friend, that potential living goddess of yours, she's been... Our friend calls her beloved. And you're telling us that there is what you have explained to us is there is a possibility her beloved is involved with some very, very unsavory magic. And that rule breakers get drained. I don't want to send my friend back to a place where she's the next one on the kitchen table.
Especially if her beloved is as controlling as we've been led to believe.
I'm not entirely sure what you're speaking about in regards to her. Look, like I said, she's one of the few things I have zero information on. Renethir brought her in some time ago, before I even arrived, according to most, and she has been of some import. I was a little preoccupied with my own immediate safety and escape route that I wasn't necessarily listening to all of their servants.
Fine. I'm glad you got out. We won't interfere with you leaving. You should continue to do what you're doing.
No, we're not going to stop you.
I'm telling you all that I have and all that I think is safe to give.
So then, what is unsafe to give? What are you withholding, Emmerich?
I am withholding what I think your next 24 hours are going to look like, because that is just speculation.
Try me.
I have no reason to think that if you all arrive, you will not be treated as welcome guests. I think your next day is going to be frightfully pleasant. He's not lying. You don't even need an insight check. He firmly believes that you all are going to have a very nice day.
Mm-hmm.
It is what I think will come as a result of that concerns me.
And what do you think is going to happen in the evening? So your day's going to be nice.
Well, seeing as the Night of Flames has already passed, your evening will be comfortable for a few nights, and then you will be invited, and then I don't know what you'll do.
That means we have a couple days. I can work with that.
I can work with that too.
I apologize if I seem hostile. You must understand that I am not really in a very open position currently.
No, you're in a
No, I
situation.
understand. I understand. But in this instance, I have a very short fuse when it comes to withholding information, because someone that I know is going to get hurt if we don't know what we're doing.
I take it that with your caution, you'll find out in due time. Anything that I can't give you.
The people at the monastery, are they all clerics? Lay people?
Majority are lay people. Majority are just folks like yourselves who arrive, have a lovely time, and remain. There are not many. To be a blessing, there needs to be a level of exclusivity.
Right.
Majority of the people there are kind, perhaps a little eccentric, but believe in the good. I have no reason to believe. If you're looking for a grand conspiracy, I don't entirely know what you'll find. And I don't know how much of it will be pertinent.
Okay.
Well, thank you for
Just
your help.
interesting that you opened your introduction to us with that you think our friend is in mortal peril. And now you've turned around and just keep saying, well, they're just weird.
I think if your friend sticks around long enough, will be. And she didn't entirely sound like she was coming for a visit. You, however, do sound like you have intentions to leave, and therefore I have no reason to think that you'll have a bad experience.
Hey, B, may I make another quick perception check?
Sure.
Ooh, that's a good one. 21.
There is nothing around the room. The room is seemingly very safe.
What about outside?
There's a fire outside, like Liliah saw, but it is lesser in time. Seems to be fading.
Mm-hmm. And outside the door in a tavern?
No,
Anything?
nothing's changed.
Okay.
The only other thing you can tell is that it does seem like Emmerich is interested in certain aspects of this conversation, and also would kind of like some aspects of it, to be over.
Anyone else have any questions for our new friend?
Question, no. But advice, maybe. If you're trying to, I suppose, find your way in the world. Oh gosh, why have I forgotten the name of the town that we're in?
Wickermore.
Wickermore. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I was gonna do a cool thing and then I completely blanked.
No, you're good.
It happens
You'll
to the
find-
best of us. It's okay.
It's true. You'll find friends in Wickermore. If your travels ever take you there.
I had nowhere else to go. I fully intended of just following the river until I didn't.
The river always tends to lead somewhere interesting.
If Wickermore Hollow is a place that I am welcome, then I suppose I have a destination now. Thank you. Genuinely.
You can get
course.
out now.
We're in his room.
Well, he also said he was leaving, so if he
Mm.
wanted to leave, he could leave. Okay.
We will be going to bed now. Thank you for your time.
Yes,
Thank
you've been a
you.
help to us. At the very least, we can be of some help to you.
Of
I both hope
course.
that we do and don't see each other again.
If you see me again, I hope it is under circumstances where we can all forget this evening ever happened.
I agree.
I can work with that. We'll buy you
Let's
a drink sometime.
Let's be friendly neighbors next we speak, yes?
Agreed.
Wonderful.
We leave.
As you leave, he does kind of gently gesture over to Hattie. You.
What?
A word?
Sure.
You all notice that Hattie is the last to leave, and in fact, does not.
Give me a minute. I don't know, maybe it's
Take
face
your
shit or
time.
something.
There's
If you
trouble.
need anything.
Yeah. Holler.
Will do. She'll just kind of like fly back in and just cross her arms.
You were
Well.
very interested in the nature of the blood.
I know that it can. People can use it. Just in the vampire lore sense.
People certainly can. In fact, some of the bloodless have taken to learning some of those practices. And I would be very interested in why you would know that.
Oh, in the same way I know stories about vampires. I'm a fairy. We tend to be close to stories. Nature. Perhaps I have also heard stories of people with such magics.
Stories. That's something we'll learn until it happens to us, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes those stories get a little too close for comfort.
Do you want to continue to play coy? I don't mind.
Am I that obvious?
I have a sense for these things, unfortunately. I am somewhat skilled in magic, and it only makes sense to ensure that my room has protections. Out of character, he supercast detect magic in the room when you all came in, just to check what was going on.
Hey. Oh, that's fair.
I don't need you any harm.
Oh. Where I come from, such magics are not looked upon in a positive light.
From where I come from, I'd be killed on the spot. So I suppose we have that in common. Are you afraid of me?
You specifically know.
Good. I'm not afraid of you then.
But I am afraid of what they can do. Going up the mountain.
I was going to ask those up the mountain or those retiring to their quarters.
Specifically in this moment, I would take the mountain.
Well, then you are in quite dire circumstances, my friend.
My whole life, I've been told that this type of magic is the worst. In fact, the term vampire has been used almost as a slur to those with that type of magic.
Well, as someone who, I suppose, is one properly, you get used to it. Whatever you have is not nearly as bad as me. If you're subject of taboo, then I suppose I'm just straight up sacrilegious.
I mean, you are now, but would you be a heretic? Going against your religion?
I suppose I would be. I don't think I mind, though.
But no, they don't know. I can't bring myself to tell them. Nothing about them particularly. I guess it's just the general rejection that's the concern.
Nice.
The track record isn't very good.
Take it from one heretic to another, then. We may not be in the best of circumstances, but we can use them well. Your friends aren't entirely in the position to judge you if their lives are being saved, are they?
I guess so. Well, it's a possibility at least of maybe fighting some fire with fire, but
Considering what they do with fire, I think they deserve it. I almost wish I could see the show.
whatever's going to happen is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Look, admittedly, we aren't coming in to destroy a religion. We're just...
You're here to help your friend.
We're here to help Liliah, and we're here to find those people, and there's something... I think a lot of people like you, I think they're being hurt. I think you're being lied to.
Truly possible.
And in that, maybe what they're saying on paper is good, and what they are preaching is good, but I think there's people who are using you all for something else.
Then you have a better head on your shoulders than I first gave the impression of. Read between the lines, my friend, and I think you'll win the day. At least I'd like to hope.
It's just they have a lot of resources at their disposal.
Oh, certainly.
If they do choose to use that resource, it can do some very bad things.
It could. I can't promise you your safety.
We'll do what we can, but there anyone we should particularly look out for? Paths, people we shouldn't get on the bad side of.
Be as cordial as possible with Renethir. If he likes you, things will go well. I'm in the business of making people like me until it's advantageous for that to be untrue. However, considering as we will likely be seeing each other again, I don't entirely think that time is now.
You do find yourself you do think yourself quite the charmer, don't you?
I have not been told anything to the contrary.
Thank you, Emric. You're taking a great risk with us.
You're taking a great risk in being here, so I suppose evens out.
Hopefully we will see you with more Hollow and we'll give you an update.
I hope so. Now, I take it you're off to your... wherever you all are.
Yeah, I gotta get up early, get our friend up the mountain.
Of course, of course. I have to get up early as well. Be out of here by morning light, so...
Out of curiosity, you all aren't bothered by the sun? Heard it being a thing before.
I have had.
Good to know.
If you need, I can... Good night. If you need, I can knock when I wake up.
Oh. Oh. Well. See you around. She'll just
Of course.
fly out.
Mm-hmm. He deliberates, but then closes the door.
She'll just go back to her room.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anyone's waiting in the hall to pounce.
No, you're safe.
Nah,
Do you
I'm not
want
waiting that
someone to
long.
pounce?
I got things to do.
Oh, more of
Florian's-
the concern that someone was waiting outside the room for her to leave and just be like, hey, what was that about?
Oh, no, I don't care.
I'm busy.
He's busy.
I'd probably also be busy with Florian. I'd probably barge in and say, Florian, we gotta figure this out now.
Florian reading books like, I know shit, but I don't know if it's the right shit. That's their entire evening.
Amazing.
Nope. Hattie just goes into her room, stares at the ceiling for a while, and eventually goes to bed.
Fair. It is the morning now. I think, Hattie, to end this off, good on his word. Emric knocks on your door in the morning. He doesn't intend to go in unless you do anything about it, But he made the joke about doing a wake-up knock, and he is going to commit to the bit.
She gets up and, like, opens the door. Hello.
Hello.
You didn't think I would open, did you?
No, I didn't. I figured I'd be on my way, and I'd laugh to myself. I gave you a little bit of lead time.
So, well, any last advice or anything before you head off?
I think you're in better position than you think you are with those people. I think if you've all been through as much as you all seem to have, I don't see a reason to lie.
No. Thank you. And Hattie's going to flutter a little closer and give Emmerich a little kiss on the cheek and just good luck out there.
I'll see you if I see you. And he makes his way out. Who's the next person to wake up?
Liliah actually was already awake. She has been
Oh, good.
basically up with
Do you open the door?
What?
Sorry, my Discord glitched out.
I was like, what the hell?
Oh.
No.
Continue your thoughts, Lee.
Okay, let me just leave the call and rejoin it real quick, just to be safe.
It's behind.
There we go.
Yeah, you were a little behind, homie. Sorry.
That's fine. No, but Liliah is the first person to wake up in the morning. And she was up before Hattie was, and she is immaculate, dressed to the nines. Has everything like prim and proper, perfect. She's not even wearing her usual dress. She's wearing the nice outfit that she wore to dinner with the Druskenwalds. Her makeup is done. It is the most flawless you have ever seen her, and it's kind of upsetting. And she's just sitting at the table waiting for everyone.
Yeah.
Hello?
Very fair.
Oh, my fucking ping. I'm gonna end it all. Apologies, chat. We're struggling here.
Yes, there was an issue, but I think it should be solved now.
Hopefully.
My ping is fixing itself. We're
That's
back
good.
in the
Yes,
green now.
I
But
believe it.
chat would have heard it
We
all.
could hear you.
TLDR, I look real pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we
Sounds
could hear
good.
the information.
We
and that's
did
what
hear
matters.
that.
So you are waiting downstairs for the others, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like Boone's up pretty early as well. I think, like you said, the paranoia that he was feeling the night before hasn't really left him. And so I think he's just kind of like on edge. But we'll go down for breakfast.
Yep.
I
He's
guess.
very curious as to the breakfast samplings. This man loves breakfast.
It's fairly much the same as what you would get at Wintermore.
He nods approvingly.
I guess at that point, next would maybe be Eeran, and then shake Florian awake as they lie in a scattered smattering of papers.
He fell asleep with his face in a book.
Hell yes. Florian, wake up.
I'm up. I'm good.
You've got writing on your cheek.
I wanted it there.
Okay, and you can't go looking like that coming downstairs unless you want Liliah to suspect something. Come here.
It's fine. I'll wash it off. It's fine. I'm good. Just. I'm so locked in. It's fine.
Did we didn't cobble together anything about vampires here, did we?
No, we did not. And he gives 2 thumbs up.
Motherfucker. Oh, why does my realm have to be so fucked up?
It's fine, And he walks into the bathroom, like, calling, like, expecting that Eeran's gonna, like, leave at some point, but he walks over to the room and he's like, it's fine. I'm choosing to believe that these things work out. Things always end up working out. They just suck for a really long time, and then it gets horrifically worse, and then it gets better. We're right at horrifically worse. But that's fine. That's how it goes.
I don't even know if we're at a horrifically worse yet.
Have faith. It can always get worse.
Faith is what's getting us into this mess.
Oh, right, we have to go to church. I'll be right there. I need to sit and not do anything for 30 seconds.
Okay. Drink water, eat something, too. Maybe like a protein bar.
We'll figure it out. I love breakfast. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually I think it's safe to say that the 2 would eventually join the party downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Liliah, you're looking all dolled up.
Actually, I'm gonna pause for a
You're
quick
all
second.
against-
I would like to try swapping to the better Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
1 second, chat. And we're back. Hi, everybody.
Yippee!
Hi, chat.
Wahoo!
Refresh.
Hello.
Okay.
But yes, as what Boone just said was, you're looking dolled up, and she just smiles.
But of course, I had to make sure that I looked absolutely perfect.
Should we doll up as well?
I mean, it's not like... I don't know if you're going to be seeing her or not. It really is up to you if you would like to or not. But I also don't want to dally.
That's
Alright.
okay. We can, if we need to spiffy up, we can do that when we unpack our rooms on the way out.
Yeah.
She's kind of just anxiously watching the door like, yep.
I'm ready to go whenever you are.
The social pressure that we all have to eat breakfast so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Constant stares from Liliah.
She has a permanent smile on her face.
That's not creepy at all.
Like a kid going to Disney World.
Aww.
So, Liliah, I don't think we ever asked, what's the manor like?
Well, we're not going to the manor. The manor isn't here.
I know, but we've talked about it, and, well...
Well, it was massive
anything-
and beautiful and grand. Full of fineries and antiques that were collected over the years. I really...
Fun.
Yes, I really don't know how else to describe it. It's just an old manor.
Essentially, he is helping distract Liliah by asking Liliah to talk about the thing that she's hyperfixating on.
Yay!
It's not working.
We slurp down our eggs anyway.
You've told us, you've described your beloved, but what is she like?
Well, I've described that before as well, but beautiful and imposing, knows how to command a room, graceful in all that she does. But you all don't seem to like it when I go on and on and on about her. And I mean, we're going to be seeing her today, so...
No, I just, it was more of I wanted to kind of know what to expect. I mean, you've described her as such, but...
We're just a little nervous about meeting someone who's so important.
Yeah.
Right.
We knew your lady, your beloved, she had to be someone of quite import, given her titles and everything, but it seems that she's much more important than we were expecting, and it's putting us a little on edge.
I mean... Lily's kind of like giving you all a look like, I do not know what you guys are on about. You have never cared this much before? You're making her more suspicious. Just like,
well, if you're all that nervous, you don't have to see her. I can do this on my own.
Well,
it might be easier that way.
I think we're all just worried about making a proper impression.
Yeah, we did a bit of digging while you were getting ready. She's got some very high-class friends, and we wouldn't want to put them off either.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, she always has been. You should have seen the balls she used to host. It wasn't often. It was actually extremely rare, but the one that I went to was dazzling.
Oh, I bet you looked beautiful, Liliah.
So are you all done eating yet?
Yes. Just...
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Just...
We should go.
And it's also one of those things, Lily, it's the reality of we may actually get to meet her in real life, and now we're just a little nervous. We don't want also to look bad upon you.
Like I said, if you think that you're going to ruin this for me, you always can not go, though I would like you to be there. I'd like to say goodbye to you all properly, but if it's that much of a concern, the reuniting is... I mean, no offense to you all, but this is a difference between companions that I've been traveling with for a few weeks and the woman that I have been in love with and given everything to for over a year.
Of course.
We also... Well, it's also the fact, Liliah, too, in addition to us going along with you, is we must speak with the leadership about news on the missing people.
That has never made any of us nervous before.
It's more of we weren't expecting to be speaking to quite so high of level individuals.
You speak to Philip and Adela just fine.
Hey, Hattie, I think that last night you left a book in my room. Why don't you go up and... Here's the key. Why don't you just go get that really fast? This is get away from the table.
Yeah. Florian, you gotta keep hold of your books. We're in a rush.
We were very busy last night.
Clearly. And you're all making me rather upset. I can tell when I'm being talked around. I know you don't agree with my way of life. I know none of you have been rather supportive about my relationship, and I do not care. But this is our final day together. Can we at least try to be civil? Can you at least try to see me off with a smile rather than just telling me how nervous you are, how anxious you are? This has been my reason for traveling, and you all knew that from day one.
You want the truth, Liliah?
What's the truth, Boone?
It's not your lady who we're worried about. Like Hattie said, the people who she's with and the people who she's involved herself with are very dangerous. And he will lean in to ensure that he is not heard by the... I'm sure we're making a little bit of a scene. But he will try to be quiet. What do you know about Bloodless?
Nothing. That doesn't...
The
not a
monastery
thing.
is crawling with them.
Okay, what is a bloodless Boone?
Vampires.
Those don't exist. Oh boy.
Yes, they do.
I see what it is. Baseless playground rumors to try and get me to not go with her. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. Florian, you are to take Boone. Hattie has Pitch. I'm leaving for the day. You all may accompany if you wish, but I'm not going to sit here with this slander. You all know how
It's not
important this
her.
is to me.
Lily,
that's-
it's nothing about your beloved. We're worried she's in danger too.
Then I will keep her safe. Then we'll figure it out on our own. But I trust her
that's-
judgment above all else. All
Okay.
else.
We just don't want the two of you to be in danger.
This trip has been nothing but danger. All of us have nearly died on how many occasions? She's been staying here just fine, living lavishly in the monastery as she always has done. I don't have any concerns for her safety. If she feels like this is the best place for her to be, for us to be, then I will put my faith in that. Can't be nearly as
Okay.
dangerous as a corn maze filled with nightmare bird demons.
Okay, it's
All right.
we wanted to be
Please
sure,
just go
okay?
upstairs, please.
It wasn't up there. Florian, you had already packed it.
Liliah goes outside.
I will follow Liliah.
If you storm off, we're gonna be there anyway looking for the missing people, so.
You have 5 minutes.
Florian takes
Fine.
his key back and goes up to pack anything else. He stomps up the stairs.
We gather our things.
Liliah has her parasol popped. And after 5 minutes, be the party there or not, she starts walking.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you pop open your parasol before.
That is incorrect. That is just factually incorrect.
Just trying to make conversation.
That's fair. I'm just sorry for a different ending. It's just she has it popped frequently. She also any attempts at conversation are pretty quickly rebuked.
I was gonna say, on my end, Florian is definitely going to try to make sure everyone's down there by 5 minutes, but also he is like, I am down here in like 3, maybe 4. He's very clearly upset, but is very clearly also like, hey, but I am going to be here. If the others don't want to, I unfortunately am making a decision right now.
The only reason it takes Boone 5 minutes to gather all of his stuff is because he readies the horses.
Yeah.
For the travel up the
I
mountain.
forgot we had horses.
We have horses!
I forgot
We have horses
Right, our beautiful horses.
Our beautiful horses!
that
I
we
forgot there was.
are definitely not just on loan, and that we are definitely keeping.
No, they are my horses. Wow.
They're mine.
If they weren't before, they are now.
Liliah
Make
was just
something
gonna
hurt.
fucking hoof it. What?
Can I make something hurt?
Yeah.
Can Philip be following at Florian's heels?
Yeah. Meh.
I'm imagining that, like, what if he did try to follow Liliah and she's just she's being so prim and proper and staring straight ahead that he's like, oh no.
She has not acknowledged the baby.
No.
So Florian has taken the baby and put him on his lap.
She's definitely also shooed away Pitch to go sit on Hattie's shoulder.
Pitch is doing a little dance on Hattie's shoulder.
I'm glad he's happy.
Nothing troubles this guy.
It's just very chill.
Yeah.
Hey, Pitch.
Meh.
Lily, I do wish to apologize.
She's not in a talkative mood. I tried.
I thought you were talking to the bird.
No, I gave Pitch a little hello, and I want to apologize to you.
You have nothing to apologize for. It's a difference of
course I do.
opinion.
I was horrible to you about your beloved.
We don't need to discuss such things. My face will wrinkle if I frown anymore.
Well, that doesn't mean you don't have to move your face. Just listen to what I have to say just for a moment. It's nothing to do with her.
What, are you going to warn me about the company she keeps again?
No.
What?
The rumors made me think of things from home, and it made me nervous.
I don't know your home. You never spoke of it.
Well, it's a bunch of fairies, and fairies are very particular about magic. Especially certain types of magic. And descriptions of things I was hearing here made me think of those terrible things I heard at home, and it worried me. I've seen how people there are treated when their magic doesn't match what people want.
Okay. I don't follow. I don't know.
And I was
If it's
worried.
a worry about the taboo... Hattie, I gave up my heart for her. There's
I know.
nothing beating in my chest right now. I don't think there's any taboo that could scare me in this moment.
No. It was just rumors, and they made me think of rumors from home, and I guess I mixed the two in my head.
Well, you won't speak of what the magic is. All I know is that there's something bloodless. Is it blood magic? That's certainly
Yes,
frowned
it's
upon.
blood magic.
Well,
Yes,
good.
it's blood magic.
I don't care.
I want to apologize for letting my fear ruin your good day.
You are forgiven. Now let us not speak of it.
She'll go sit elsewhere.
Biba 17.
Yep, I was giving it a pause just in case anyone wanted to throw in anything, but as you all make your way up the mountain, I take it, imagine that at first, Boone, you are, like, the horses at first are having a little bit of trouble with elevation change, but eventually they kind of get the hang, you know? And I have an image for you.
Ooh.
An image for me.
Oh.
I don't know why I thought they were going to be images of horses.
Nah.
I was so excited. I was like, wow, you got art of my horses? No.
That is
That
gorgeous.
is Pluto.
I
That
love
is
that.
what you that is what you see in the distance. And you finally leave Dawn's Gate into more wild parts of the mountain, and it gets cold, and it gets a little tense in the air. Until eventually, Boone, you hear something feet ahead of you. Something sniffing and almost grunting, letting out little noises as it seems to be just up about the mountain.
I'll slow the horses to a stop.
Why aren't we moving?
We hear
There's
something.
up there. Could just be hunters. Can I see
There's
this?
there's a rumbling sound as you go and you keep hearing these noises. And then finally, a little sniff. And coming out from the trees into the clearing is this creature.
Oh, I love you, freak.
It is
Oh,
the
he's
proportions of a
great.
hunting hound, but the front legs are wings and the head is that of a bat.
Oh, you are a funky little fella.
I love him.
That looks like something from my home.
That's concerning.
It sniffs and then looks at the horses and looks at you all, and then just kind of opens its mouth, and you hear the wind rustle and a sound hit, and then it starts moving in the direction of you all, curious.
Don't
Hey,
act
friends.
rashly.
We're not food.
It seems to just stare, debate. It opens its mouth again. You hear you kind of feel the sense of like something rushing. And it starts making its way to the horses. The horses seem a little scared.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, buddy. Wait.
Hattie, if it doesn't slow down, we're leaving.
Can I make a quick religion check? B,
Sure.
so I
sure.
can possibly say like some sort of phrase from the monastery.
You can try, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Guys, lend me your energy.
Manifesting.
15.
With a 15, you know phrases from the monastery, but you don't know if this is from there. It might just be a native creature of the mountain.
Oh, I was trying to say something. Like some sort of little passphrase that I could potentially bullshit together.
Yeah, you kind of come up with something of just like the crimson rose greets you well.
Praise the rose. Yeah, that.
It blinks. And they just keep sniffing.
Damn it.
Can I do an animal handling check?
Sure.
And just try to like gently shoo this lovely dog off of the road so that we can pass.
Sure.
Because it seems like it's just a creature. This is just a hungry guy. I thought that was a 1. That was not a 1. That's a 9.
With a 9, it does hear you, and then promptly continues to do what it's doing.
Okay. We're just gonna keep moving. Please don't chase us.
You keep moving. It kind of skirts out the way. You watch it jump in the air, and actually its wings unfurl, and it manages to catch the wind a little and use it to stay aloft just long enough to let you all pass, and it doesn't get hit. Then after a beat, it does start following you.
You can follow us, just don't hurt us. We can be traveling companions. How about that?
Doesn't say anything in response at first.
I like this dog.
Can I pet that dog?
And that's sort of the only really thing of interest that happens your way up the mountain. This creature seems to be
How long does this thing keep following us?
uncomfortably long, actually.
Enough that I get a sketch of it in my book.
Yeah. Liliah, you think that for a moment that it might follow you all the way up until, like, right as you're about to make your way up to the very top, it sees this and then just goes the other direction.
Thank goodness.
Without much aplomb.
I'm a little sad. I enjoyed his company.
I guess it doesn't like vastly populated areas.
I might be scared of something up here.
Keep your negative
Lots and
comments
lots of
to
people.
yourself, Eeran.
Most wild things don't typically
Achoo!
have large
Excuse me.
crowds,
Goodness.
Bless you.
so I think it's just afraid of the large numbers of people.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
Is
Yeah.
there like a gate or something that we have to pass through when we get to the monastery? Because we have like the whole cart and stuff.
Yeah, there is a gate. I can change the music now.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
We hail the gate. Unless any of you want to go in sneakily, but
No, let's not antagonize anyone and maybe just
No, I
like
would've-
give a knock
I
at the
would agree.
door.
Figured I'd offer before I drive right up to the front door.
You see
We're
two.
here to deliver a friend and to inquire
We
about
haven't
missing
even
people.
spoken to
Everything's above
anyone yet.
board. Old habits, Liliah. Come, how much sneaking have we had to do recently?
I'm a skulker at heart, what can I say? And I drive through the gate.
Yep, there are two regular commoners who greet you, and just you instantly get the strong sense, despite the fact you are near a top of a mountain and it should be cold, you feel a very bright presence here. It is warm. There are waning fires from the previous evening. Granted, the difference between evening and day is, minimal here. But the thing that strikes you is that everyone here is about all working in unison. People are going about their way. Everything seems very comfortable.
Insight check.
Sure. But as you do, you travel up a winding path through the slate gray mountains, then through the corpses of dead trees, the high stone walls of the bell tower rising stories above, bats swarm in and out of the belfry, spreading out to the valley below. At the center is the cathedral, magnificent stained glass windows casting crimson light into the pass, lighting a path toward the monastery's gates. Blood-red banners hang from the walls, emblazoned with a golden rose. There are the guards you have seen, and Boone, you will hear that as they hail you in, they say, "New guests, please come. We have warm beds and food for the weary." And you are brought in. What was the result of that insight check?
14. And as we enter, I think Eeran will pull up his hood just a bit.
Yeah. With a 14, you have no reason to think that anything is wrong. Everyone seems very pleasant and happy.
Yeah, this is fine.
The few people who have made their makeshift abodes nearby are all greeting you warmly. The monastery itself is imposing in its grandeur, but nothing ominous.
Liliah's giving everyone the nastiest stink eye because they were like, "Oh man, there's dangerous company. It's so scary," and now everyone's so fucking nice.
Mm-hmm. There are
I
people
wave
of all
to
stripes.
the people who are greeting us, like, "Oh hey, they're so nice."
There's a little kid who just jumps and waves at you all.
She waves back politely. She's doing a princess wave from the carriage.
Aw.
Yeah, wave as well.
Oh yes, this place is so utterly dangerous.
Liliah, can it?
She sticks her tongue out.
You've been quite rude yourself, Eeran. I think we should all just enjoy today. Hmm?
It seems like it's going to be an amazing day.
There'll be something.
In the first second she can, she is stepping out of that carriage and looking for the most important looking person she can see in the general vicinity.
Absolutely. Your cart is parked in a sort of space nearby, seemed designated for it, and you make your way through this very nice little, square around the monastery. Most people here, Liliah, seem to be blunt, unremarkable. Commoners, people who are just devout,
Yeah, that's okay.
You do, however, see a person in proper church wear, who is sort of in the center of town. They're not seeming to do anything interesting. It looks like they've just picked up something to eat and are heading back to the monastery when you catch them.
Oh, pardon me there. May I bother you for a moment?
Yes, of course. How may I assist you?
And she curtsies.
My name is Liliah Mikros Evangelos. I'm on a quest to look for someone very important for me, the illustrious Lady Lenore. Though I know that she's also been rather close with Father Renethir, if I could speak with either of them, I would be eternally grateful.
Well, you are in luck, my friend. I believe the morning service has just passed.
Oh.
Father Renethir should be out in the vestibule greeting the people, if you'd like to speak with him.
I would be honored. I wouldn't want to take away from your day. Would you be able to provide directions if you're not heading the way yourself?
Of course. And he gestures towards the center of town. The front doors to the monastery are always open, my friend. They are for the weary and for the wanderer. So there will be no judgment of you to just waltz on in. The vestibule is the first room you enter. It's the gathering place before you enter into the actual place of worship, at which point Father Renethir should be there wrapping things up. It should be a straight shot.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course.
Bless you and thank you.
Of course, same to you. And he kind of turns to the rest of you all and just goes, I hope you all have a wonderful day. He's holding, like, what's probably like a little bagel or something, I don't know.
Thank you.
And he,
Thank you.
of course. Once he's out of, like, work mode, he takes, like, a few steps away, and you could tell he just kind of, like, ooh. You know, he had to be the happy peppy tour guide, and then he's just like, oh, and finally, delightfully, he takes a bite of his bagel.
Liliah feels a little bad, but she needed directions.
No, you're good. You're good. It's not even, like, a bad kind of who, just the kind of who of, like...
No, I get it. I've been there.
Yeah.
It's when you're on break and like someone talks to you and you're fine to talk to them, but you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wanted to eat my bagel.
Exactly.
I love you, bagel guy.
Bagel guy.
Bagel priest.
Bagel
priest.
I love you, bagel priest.
Oh
my God.
Only the most well thought out NPCs here in this.
Listen, he's relatable.
He's the
He
sequel
is.
to Smokes Johnson.
Yeah, every town we visit is gonna have one guy that we're just like, yeah.
They're distant cousins.
That's him.
Sure, yeah.
They're all a part of one big family.
Yeah. The just the guys. Anyway,
Yeah.
Just a bunch of guys.
But yes, Liliah is
Anyway, we go to the church.
trying not to walk too fast, but also she's a woman on a mission.
Yeah.
There's a sale at the mall.
Yeah. The townspeople see you have some velocity to your movement, and they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, nowhere to be. You know what I mean? Like, they're all very pleasant, but also making way in the sense of like, ooh, that's
She's
a woman on a
excited for
mission.
church.
Yeah, that's a woman on a mission. You guys get a few more just off the beaten path greetings as you make your way up. It's, like I said, a very imposing in its grandeur place. It's huge. For a single building, it seems like it's probably doing multi-purpose of like a small community can live in there, you know?
Yeah.
And the great grand doors are all that stand in your way, Liliah.
She will very gently push them open.
And you hear, as you do, and many, many blessings to you all today. Thank you so much. As you see, this man.
Oh, hello, sir!
Hey,
Prince Charming from Shrek?
That is a very young priest.
Hello there, sir.
Oh! You see that he is holding, like, more proper vestment, but they are, like, being taken off as he's, getting more casual with the people. Hello! Hello, it's so nice to meet all of you newcomers. What are your names?
She curtsies. My name is Liliah Mikros Evangelos. It is a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
She kind of looks...
Have we managed to catch up to Liliah?
I imagine so.
Florian Westwood accompanying her.
I
Yeah,
understood.
we're friends.
Of course! No one makes the journey alone. Friends are wonderful to have.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Florian, like, no one else is introducing themselves. Fine. This is a
I'm
lovely
sorry. I'm
place.
sorry. There was a comment. It took me out. Okay. I was thinking it, and then someone typed it, and it made me laugh.
My name is Clarity. Pleasure.
Liliah gives Eeran a look.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hattie Lindholm.
The pleasure is mine, Father.
Hattie Lindholm and Clarity. Understood. I will get good with these names. They are new, so I apologize if I mess them up.
No. It's fine.
No problem at all.
And the cowboy is Boone.
She points.
Well, good to meet you.
But yes, on to matters. Are you, or do you know where, I'm looking for Father Renethir.
Ah, well, you're in luck.
Is that you?
Yes, indeed.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry. And she kind of has to put like a hand over her chest.
Well, I'm honored to be meeting you, sir. I believe that you have been traveling companions with a woman most dear to me, Lady Lenore?
Oh, yes. My dearest apologies, Miss Evangelist. I should have known by the name. Yes. We have been discussing business matters, you see. She's been very interested in supporting our efforts here, and, well, generosity must be met with generosity, so I offered to, accompany her here so she can see the premise and see if this place appeals and kindle something within.
Of course. Is there any chance I could go see her? I've been traveling for a long time now. I do hate to be a burden.
Oh, of course. I can let her know that you all are here for her if you'd like.
Please, I would be honored.
Of course. Stay here. There's little refreshments by the door. You are more than welcome to relax until she arrives. I am terribly sorry for the slight bit of time it may take. I just need to find her and then let her know you all are here.
No,
Don't be at all, Father.
I completely understand. You must be doing incredible work here. I've never seen such a bustling community. It's incredible what you've built.
We are making great strides to make the Druskenwald a brighter place. It's hard to see the light in a place this dark, and I believe I've found in your friend Lenore a very kindred spirit in that goal. So I've been doing my best to see if we can both achieve our ends.
Well, depending on things shake out, I'm sure I'll be staying here for a while, so as long as Lenore is alright with it, I would be honored to assist.
I would never say no to help. Thank you. And he kind of gives you all a very genuine little smile. I will be off then. There is refreshments over there. By the door.
Cookies and punch by the door.
There's cookies and punch by the door. And he goes on his way, and there's in fact cookies and punch by the door.
Liliah is glowing.
Oh, I knew it wasn't anything awful. She just got caught up with business and doing altruistic work and helping this beautiful community. I knew she didn't mean to leave me behind. I knew it.
Good for you, Lily. Genuinely. I'm gonna go and see if I can find like a copy of their text.
Sure. They're not hard to find.
Great. Boone. Can you come with?
Sure. I was gonna go indulge in the cookies and punch, but yeah, I'll come with you.
Great. And they'll whisper something to Boone. I need you to I need you to make it disappear for a little bit.
Sure.
That's it. Becca, you can go.
I'm just kidding. Liliah, I have to apologize. Can you remind me, Lenore's title again? In addressing her, I don't wish to offend.
Well, clearly the dynamics have shifted here. I do think Lady should be all right. She was a duchess before.
Okay. That's what I had thought you had said, but then he was saying Lenore, and I was worried I misremembered.
No, don't worry. It's very clear there's been some sort of dynamic shift, but it's fine. It's wonderful, I mean, you see how happy everyone is here. She's been doing such amazing work. Oh, I'm so honored to be together with someone so incredible.
It
Does seem that a lovely place.
That's good.
And you all were worried.
I guess.
Like, anyone here could be dangerous. Father Renethir is such a gentleman as well.
He is very charming, I will give him that.
We were asked to deal with a missing person situation. I guess given the last missing person situation we were dealing with, it led us to a misinterpretation, I guess, of the location.
To be fair, it shouldn't put too much of the blame on us, especially after last time. But paranoia was definitely a bit much, maybe.
She's trying so hard not to, for lack of a better word, idle. She's like, I have to be still, I have to be perfect, I have to be proper. She's swishing her skirt a little.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep Philip from eating the
Yeah.
Meh.
He's doing an okay job, but eventually I feel like Florian just has to pick up the baby style and is just like, yes. And he's like rocking the goat in his arms as he's chatting idly with everyone about how pretty the place is, because he's very impressed by everything that they've got here.
Meh.
I will say,
Does this Lady Lenore have a favorite flower?
Well, this place is all about roses. And I used to tend to... Well, she used to have so many flowers in her garden when I first started working for her initially. And it was a beautiful place. I think roses would be a safe bet. Crimson, of course, I mean, this is the Crimson Monastery, but you get me. It was always a color she was fond of. Beautiful
Try
deep
gold,
reds.
actually.
What?
Well,
Look at the banner.
The
It's a golden rose.
The banner's gold, but my lady likes crimson.
well, okay. And I will use Druidcraft to present Liliah with a crimson rose for her to give to her beloved.
Oh, thank you, Hattie. I'm happy to see you all finally turning around. I can admit I was a bit anxious about all of this as well, but the longer we stay here, the more hopeful I've been.
Like I said, our last missing person was much more dreadful. Seems like this so. It seems that things will probably go a bit better this time around. It looks like we have much more willing people who may be willing to talk. And help.
As we're waiting, can I snoop?
Sure. Roll me a... What's up, elf?
What did you say? I'm sorry, my Discord is being really annoying.
Oh, just a roll stealth.
Roll stealth. You got it. Stealth is 17.
With a 17, you found the place mostly cleared out, and the vestibule though seems very normal. And even if you stepped inside the actual cathedral,
Yeah, I'd like to go into the cathedral area, see what they got going on in there.
It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's very the stained glass is again imposing in its grandeur, but there isn't anything particularly of concern. It's the usual setup.
This is the public infrastructure. I suppose this makes sense.
Yeah. There's statues on the sides, a door to, well, it's probably private quarters, rows of pews, the altars behind various arrays of stained glass. It seems very yeah. Oh, Boone, as much as you have suspicions about this place, it is undeniably gorgeous.
Okay, interesting. But I don't see anything off or anything like that, or anything anything interesting.
If anything, it's too picturesque. It's just like so nice. You suspect that there have to be people cleaning it, but you'd assume that there'd be like some books out of place, especially if it was just used. But it is pristine. The cleaning crew has to be top of their game.
It has been used. It's not like this is all for show.
No, it has definitely been used. There are signs of wear, but it's...
I have to check.
You know the kind of wear when it, like, even though it has been used, it kind of shows signs of being used? There's kind of a rustic charm to it? That.
Yeah. Okay. I will swipe a book from one of the pews and return to everybody.
You read through it. It's just it's a collection of hymns and such. Nothing you can really dig too deep into the meanings of at this moment, but something to read later.
Alright, I'll pass it off to Eeran.
Alright.
Job done.
Sorry, they can...
No, go for it.
I didn't... Boone, what is...
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Can I make, like, I guess, Arcana check?
Sure.
Hattie wants to, like, magically vibe check this, but she doesn't have, like, detect magic, so...
Sure, you can make an Arcana check to just sort of see if you can feel something.
Look, Emmerich came and talked to us and talked about, like, really
We
weird...
get it. Go ahead. You don't gotta explain yourself. We know what you're doing.
Oh, it's not great. Tasha dice, why? That's only a 9.
With a 9, you get the sense that there has to be some other magic in the space besides it, but the overwhelming amount of clerical magic is overwhelming.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's an undercurrent of something else, but you can't really put a feeling.
Could I try something?
Absolutely.
I'd like to use my divine sense.
What were you trying to sense for? How does it work?
So as an action, I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn, or I guess for as long as I have it up, I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Okay.
It works from behind cover as well.
Sure. You pop that, and you feel a lot of different feelings. If you are taken all at once with the sense that good and evil reside here, in all of the forms that you have mentioned.
Okay. Do I get any highlights, maybe?
You feel like you should. Something feels off about the fact that everything seems so muddled. You, in fact, feel like you should be able to get highlights, but it is all a malaise, for lack of a better word, and you don't know why.
I don't like that.
And it is
Liliah. You have been... Oh, I was just... Hattie just had a thought for Liliah. You mentioned that you had been a part of a church before, right?
Nothing like this. It was.
But you said you...
It was small
maybe...
and local.
Maybe you were her inspiration to find faith again.
That would be incredible, wouldn't it? She was never really much of a woman of faith before I met her, or when I met her, rather. It's a nice thought.
While everyone else is doing their... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that was... Sorry, I was clear. That was just me hemming.
Alrighty, then I'm moving... Then I'm taking the mic. While everyone else is doing their stuff, Florian has... Like I said, he's gathered the baby. I think eventually he's like, okay, Philip, now chill for a second. Be a good boy and chill. And when that has been achieved, like, I'm assuming all of this stuff is happening in the background as he's like, he doesn't get in Lilia's space, but he's trying to clearly be close so that he can lower his voice a little bit. Just so that he can go, I know that I've been quiet for a while. I just wanted to say that I am sorry for anything that I may have said too. I know that I wasn't always great about all this. I think personal feelings got in the way for me, and this is pretty cool.
It means a lot, Florian. I can't say I know what the future's going to look like, but with how welcoming this place is, you should bring Ruby here after you find her.
I think that would be nice. I think that she'd like to meet you.
I'm sorry I won't be there for when you find her.
That's all right. We figured that was probably the case. You got leads faster than I did, so it makes sense. But I promised I'd help, so I'm here.
It was good knowing you.
You know that it was good knowing you.
It is as you say that Father Renethir re-enters the room and says, well, I have excellent news for you, Liliah. Or Miss Evangelos, do you prefer last name, first name? I've just met you, I apologize.
Oh, either is fine. Lilia's okay. Any friend of my beloved is a friend of mine.
Of course. Then, Liliah, allow me to introduce Lady Lenore. And walking into the room is this woman. Libby, why don't you describe her?
This figure enters into the room. She is stunning, tall, and imposing with palish gray skin, long black hair, immaculately dressed with a red boa tight around her neck. And when Liliah sees her, her lack of a heart skips a beat. As she takes a few steps forward, she almost runs, but holds herself back.
Lenore, I'm so sorry. I'm so happy to see you again. I know I wasn't supposed to leave the manor, but when you disappeared, I was so worried.
You are interrupted by her wrapping her arms around you in a very, very tight hug.
Oh, she hugs her back.
Liliah, there's nothing to be sorry about.
Really? You're not upset?
You're here. Why would I be upset to see you?
I don't know. I just got it so wrapped in my head. I was so worried.
There's no reason to fret.
May I kiss you? It's been so long. I'm sorry. I'm acting like we've just met again.
I see no reason against it, she teases before moving in first.
Liliah kisses her and literally does the little leg kicky. I think one of the most striking things that the party can see is just how much older Lenore is.
You are as dazzling as last I saw you, Liliah.
You're immaculate as always.
She seems pleased by that, but then How did you arrive here?
Oh, goodness, nothing. Nothing like I would ever have done. When you were gone, I waited for as long as I could, but eventually I got so worried that something had happened to you. I began traveling on my own. I took the Ghostlight Express to try and find you. There was an incident. I ended up meeting all of these folks here. They're all wonderful. Not the usual sort we would associate with, but each kind in their own ways. They assisted me. I don't think, after experiencing everything I did, I would have been able to make it here without their assistance.
They are treasured friends of mine indeed.
Liliah will walk over to the party, staying very close to Lenore, standing at her side.
Lenore, I would like you to meet Boone, Hattie, Florian, and Clarity.
Already
It is
lost the
good to-
deal.
It is good to finally put a face to the name.
Oh, has Liliah spoken of me?
We've heard so much about you.
All good things, of course.
Of course. She turns to Liliah. You are such a flatterer, you know that?
I am? I didn't notice.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. And I thank you with everything I am that you've returned Liliah to me.
The honor was ours, my lady.
If there's any way we can repay you for this, I would be happy to lend what authority I have in this place to seeing it done.
I hate to get right to business, but we are actually looking for someone. Someone's.
Why?
Besides you, of course.
I see.
We have been tasked with finding a missing person. They were last seen here.
She clicks her tongue. Very dreadful business. I, unfortunately, am not too familiar with the, shall we say, more political side of this space. That would be our dear friend Father Renethier's position. I take it that he would have much more information on this, yes? And he kind of chimes in very quickly, like, yes, of course. Whatever information you're seeking, my friends, I will happily provide all the information I can give.
Thank you,
Of
Father.
course. Insight check.
Sure.
Insight check on this whole situation.
Can I help?
Sure. You have given Boone an advantage.
Yippee. Okay. Thank God for advantage, because that was an 11 and a 2. Oh gosh, math. Help. 13?
With a 13, the thing you pick up on is that Lenore, for as much as she's acting like she doesn't know things, she's being very declarative. is the
Yeah,
best
she's
way to
being
put it.
cordial.
She's being very
She
cordial.
knows more than she's letting on right now.
She's being very cordial, but she's also being very... Very few of her statements have been a question.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's speaking with a high amount of certainty and authority.
Hmm.
That is what you will get with a 13.
Okay, fair enough. Noted.
She will turn back to Liliah. I have never seen you be quite so brave.
I know, it's terribly unlike me. I just had to be with you again.
What can I say to a justification like that other than to be thankful you're here in one piece?
It was a lot more dangerous than I would have imagined. I don't really think you would have approved of anything that I went out and did. We had to do, for lack of a better word, hero work to ensure that we could make it to this point. And it was horrifying, honestly. I've seen things that have haunted me, damn near scarred me, but it was all worth it for this moment. I can't think of anything that would have made it more worth it, really.
Her face goes through a mix of feelings, but settles on concern and pride. You have braved more than I ever wanted you to have. The world is a very dark place.
It is. But it seems you found a beacon of light here. This place is incredible.
So glad you think so. I want to agree, actually. I know I wasn't much for this kind of thing before, but with how dire things have become recently, community is important, don't you agree?
Yes, very much so. And I know, well, you had promised me before that I would never have to work a day again in my life, but I would be happy to assist or do anything that you need of me, of course. I've made it all the way here. I'm sure I've proven what I can and can't do, but really, it's whatever you want. Anything that you want, as always.
Oh. You're so eager. I would think that someone like you, after hero work, you said, would be treated to banquets and heroic welcomes.
Oh,
Here you are wanting to get your hands dirty all over again.
goodness me.
You astound me.
You're too kind.
She's playing with her hair a little.
I just want to make you happy. That's always been my biggest concern.
Well, seeing you again has certainly succeeded on that venture, Liliah. Now, if you are interested in some kind of assistance in the work here, I say that would be more than wonderful. I've too have had to have given up some of the comforts of the life we once had in the name of something grander.
Of course, whatever you need. I'll make this place as much or as different from home as possible. I'll do whatever I can to grant you every luxury that you may have sacrificed.
I don't know why I would ever be so foolish as to think for a moment that you wouldn't be at my side. Forgive me for the time apart, Liliah.
I completely understand. It's so clear to me that you're doing such important work here. You're touching the lives of so many people. For the greater good and all that. What am I but a drop of water in an endless ocean of people that you clearly have such care for?
Well, if you are one drop, then you are the most refined.
Only the best for you. Yes.
As to... I think that is best handled later. You have so much to catch up on, don't you agree?
Oh, of course. I could tell you all about everything. I won't leave any detail unanswered or a thing to be worried about. And of course, I want to know everything that, you've been experiencing here. If that's all right, of course.
I would be happy to tell you everything that is pertinent.
Of course. I trust your judgment above all else.
There aren't many... I'll skip all the boring details, that way you can get right back to the hero talk. She finally addresses the rest of you all again and says, again, I have nothing but the utmost thanks for all of your kindness in returning Liliah here.
We've been keeping her safe.
And for that, I thank you.
We are happy to help. If I may intrude, though, Lady Lenore, I do have a question. You mentioned with times like these, is something going on around Dawn's Gate in the monastery?
Around Dawn's Gate. Eeran, you feel deeply and truly clocked. She has eyed you with the look of someone and seems to have, almost in an instant, no check needed, sized you up.
Oh.
I am referring to matters of the world at large. I mean, you've all traveled, like Liliah has said. You've seen how dangerous the night has gotten.
Understood.
As for Dawn's Gate, we are doing our best to keep that place safe. They are our neighbors.
It seemed quite so as we traveled through.
One of our long-term goals is to make a cleaner and more comfortable passage. I apologize for the slowness at which that has transpired. And Renethir speaks up with, it's a work in progress. Things take time.
I don't think you have anything to apologize for. I've been nothing but dazzled so far.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It truly is immaculate what you've done in such time.
Thank you. She turns to Leah. How am I doing, dear? I'm working on the humility thing that Father Renethir preaches.
I think, if anything, you are being too humble. You should take pride in your accomplishments.
Maybe you're right.
Then I think it's definitely good that I returned to remind you of how incredible you are.
One of your many values. I suppose after all, spending so much time with Father Renethir, bless his caregiving heart, I have been hearing nothing but talk of virtue and humility and kindness and goodwill toward men. And Father Renethir just goes like, are you complimenting me, or... I suppose it's nice to have your, what's the word? Energy back.
Of course. You could even call it a taste of home.
I suppose I could. She's particularly delighted by your joke, Liliah.
Lady Lenore.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct in understanding that you and Liliah will be staying here for the time being?
Yes. I imagine that Liliah and I have much to catch up on.
Well, I mean that when we hopefully finish our task and move on,
yeah.
would we be permitted to write? In
Right.
the sense of, is this the address that we should be sending to?
Right, visit. Do, of course. This is a public place after all. And who would I be to turn people away from the gates?
I didn't remember to bring any calling cards, so I didn't quite have a way of asking to speak to you both directly. So
we can fix that. We can fix that as you go.
Thank you. Lily has become even in such a short time, a dear companion, and I would even say a friend. And well, as now that she's returned to her home, I just want to make sure to continue having messages sent and perhaps share some more of hero stories that you seem to also enjoy. If I may not be too presumptuous.
I do find them very fascinating, yes. And of course, like I said, I have nothing but kindness to offer you after everything you have offered me. The return of Liliah is more than I could ever ask of people I've never even met. If that means that you were to return, you would be treated as the honored guests you are.
Certainly thank you for that kindness.
Father, she turns to Father Renethir. Yes. Upon your finishing of answering their questions regarding their business, what is the likelihood of us being able to put together a makeshift festivity on the return of my beloved? And you see him think, we can put something together, sure. Excellent.
Oh, that's far too kind. We are very
Okay.
appreciative, but we don't.
She
need
holds
you
her
to go out of
hand
your-
up. I'll hear nothing of it.
Hattie will give a nice little head bow.
I'm in your debt.
Then I guess we can't really. The only thing we can say is both thank you for your kindness and you're welcome for returning Liliah.
Liliah,
Yes?
would you like I show you where I've been staying?
I would be honored, thank you.
Of course. She turns to the rest of you all. I take it you have business to tend to with Father.
We
do.
do.
We shall reconvene for dinner then.
Thank you.
We will
Look
see you
forward
then.
to
Of course.
Liliah offers
And
her arm
she-
to Lenore.
She will go through the motions of giving a proper little bow. Thank you, and then take it. She's well practiced.
Well, of course, and Liliah is matching her in kind.
And you all watch
Bye,
Liliah.
She doesn't respond.
He went to
You
wave and he
see
puts
what
his
did-
hand down.
When you say bye, Florian, Lenore waves her hand as she walks away.
Okay.
And she's gone.
Are you gonna
Okay,
be okay, Florian?
Why wouldn't I be?
She is certain.
Yeah. It's fine.
I have to say, Liliah did quite a job with the descriptions, but she is certainly beyond description.
Yes, she certainly lives up to
Dude.
everything.
Uh,
Yes, Father
this-
Renethir. We
I'm
were.
terribly sorry. Is this a good time? Or I know
Yes, we can speak
Yes.
later.
Yes, we can. Let's. I suppose that depends on what question you have. This missing person is of great concern. I don't have everyone's name in the congregation memorized, of course, but if you were to tell me who I'm looking for, I can see to it that you all have information post haste.
I dropped the proper noun.
I don't know the proper noun. We dropped the proper noun. We dropped the description. We're giving this
Gareth.
information. Thank
Yep.
you.
Gareth.
The note taker.
Yes.
Thank you, Becca.
Thank you, Becca. You provide a wonderful service.
The only thing I don't have specified, so I would need B's clarification on, is I have Gareth and Melinda went to visit the monastery. Gareth and a stable hand went missing, and I only have Gareth's description of tall, dark hair with a short beard, human, and gray eyes.
That's correct. Melinda actually made it back. So she's
Okay.
not
Okay, so
concerned.
she gave the information. I see.
She's the one who gave the information in the first place.
Sense.
She's home safe. She's
Yeah.
not concerned.
Okay,
Okay.
I didn't have that. I didn't have the part that she did return. I
Gotcha.
just had that she went, and then Gareth and a stable hand went missing, but Weston shared the information.
Right.
And I was like, I don't have what happened to Melina.
Melina's the one who gave Weston the info in the first place. So all is
Okay.
well.
Okay. She was the only one I lost track of, so yes.
Mhm.
But yes.
As you give all that information to Father Renethir, you see his cheerful demeanor fade a little bit as the concern of a missing person seems to really hit him. That is a cause for alarm, isn't it? I will see to what I can. We have Mountain Watch, guards and hunters. I can relay that information to them, and if the man has gone lost in the woods, they can do their best to scout and search for him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Speaking of the woods, we saw a very interesting creature on our way up.
Oh?
Yes, it's what did it look like exactly?
It was like a bat dog. Hound.
The bat hounds. Yes, they're local of the area. Strange creatures.
Fascinating.
Some of the watch have found their abilities to locate very useful. Much like a hound tracks.
Of
Oh,
course.
so they. Okay, so we were unsure if it was a relatively friendly creature. It caused us no trouble. Actually, we probably startled it a little more as we were passing.
It did give us
Just-
quite the fright.
Imagine
We wanted to
there-
be... That's it. We wanted to make sure that you and your people were aware that if it was not a friendly creature, that we didn't want anyone else to get hurt by that creature. But
Of
thank you
course.
for that clarification.
Well, some of them are native and some of them have been domesticated. I can't entirely tell you which one was which without looking at the creature, but I can assure you even the local ones are aware of travelers, and while you may have given them a fright, unless they were particularly starved, I doubt they would have any reason to get hostile.
No, it seemed to mostly just be curious.
That tends to be their way.
It was very interested in sniffing, which, I mean, I can understand that. And he gestures with, like, a goofy kind of toothy grin at the others, being like, yeah, you have your bat dogs and they have me. I'm very good at sniffing things out.
You sure
Oh,
are, Florian.
you see him he overlaughs at that. Oh, you are so fun.
My smile gets bigger.
You are such an interesting bunch. I have never seen a group so
Colorful?
Pardon if this. Yes, I'm so glad you said it. I was going to say eclectic, and I really hoped that didn't get taken in a negative context.
No, we're
No,
colorful.
we are.
It's no harm at all.
We all
You
just
are-
did kind of come together.
It is those kinds of fated passings that I choose to believe are blessings in disguise.
I
Well,
would certainly agree with you.
If we could just bother you for a few more questions, since we were, we'll be probably sticking around just for a little bit to continue our search for Gareth.
Of course.
At least to wait for some information. I understand these things do take time, and would you have a place to suggest for us to stay? I must say this is my first time in such a complex. Do you have
Yeah.
an inn of some sort on the property?
You see him run his hand behind his neck very awkwardly as he realizes the logistical situation. Right, yes, well, pardon this unfortunate circumstance. There is a place just a little lower down the mountain. It is an inn of sorts, sort of a last stop. It's not all the way in Dawn's Gate, but it'll serve you. The proper monastery is, while it is massive, living quarters are built based on need, not entirely spare.
course,
Give.
I understand.
course.
We understand.
So you'll have to trek a little down the mountain, but not too long. Only a few, maybe worst a half of an hour.
Is that where we spent the night?
No, actually, you were further out.
Okay.
There's like
I was gonna say we should camp in the woods right outside.
There's a little
We
hovel,
should do that
basically.
anyway.
If you want to camp out, you won't be the first people who have waited all night for business in the morning. So, while I would recommend you kinder lodgings, I suppose I can't really fault you.
The woods has been friendly
I, for
to us
one,
so far.
I would love a warm bed.
I got to say, I must agree with Florian. Boone,
You all are no
you are
fun.
more than welcome.
You know
I
what,
would love to
Boone?
stay in the woods. I'll never say.
Boone,
I'll never say no to your dreams.
we'll both go and camp out in the woods.
We'll
It'll be
go
fun.
have a lovely camping trip. You will be missing out.
Then we will take time to get those lodgings set up, and I guess we'll return. The implication was dinner this evening, right?
Yes, it was.
We will make our way back for dinner. Thank you. I was like, hold on. Was there something else I had a question about? Lodgings, dinner. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Sorry,
good.
I was like sitting there going, as I was talking, I was like, wait, did I ask all my questions?
Yeah, Father Edithir is just like, the sternness that came upon him when he was dealing with business matters just instantly fades. Yes, of course. You are all so kind to Lady Lenore's to bring Liliah back. She's become quite a staple of the community. I'm sure Liliah will follow.
I'm sure she has.
I'm sure she'll fit right in.
You have nothing to fret over. I'm confident that everything will be taken to her needs.
Good.
Of course, it seems she was quite in well taken care of. I guess we, despite having only traveled together for a short period of time, we're realizing that her not being around is going to be more of a loss than we thought. We're very glad that she's back where she's wants to be and with her beloved.
We'll miss her.
He nods.
Adventuring tends to do that to people. You get very attached very quickly.
I would know, actually.
You would.
In my younger days, I served as a knight, and I made many friends traveling and doing good around the Druskenwald. To say I miss them is an understatement. You are... It is the nature of these... Thank you. It is the nature of these things. Change is inevitable. It's not easy, though.
Never is.
No. But that's what makes it worth doing, isn't it?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
we've taken up quite a bit of your time, and I know we kind of pounced right as you finished your service. We will let you have your time for yourself and whatever other business you have to do. I'm sure you have a lot of responsibilities.
Thank you. I believe I forgot to make sure I had something in my system this morning, so I think I will tend to lunch.
We will see you later, Father Renevere.
You have my thanks. And he
Yep.
he opens his way into the thing and leaves. You are all alone without Liliah outside of this
Alright.
cathedral.
What's the plan?
Oh,
We really ought to look into those lodgings. We don't know how long we're going to be sticking around. And
I agree. I'm camping in the woods. You all
Tell
are
you
free to
what-
join if you want.
tell you what, Hattie, Florian, we all go and get lodgings in town. Boone, I think we ought to go and pay these hunters a visit.
I would agree. At the very least, to meet their dogs.
Absolutely. Gotta figure out what's up with them.
All right, well, you enjoy your camping trip. He says overly sarcastically.
We will.
yeah, I guess. Well, I guess that means Florian and Hattie are in charge of the horses and getting the horses to this hovel.
No, we can take the horses.
Wait, yeah, we'll take it.
We'll each take a horse. It's fine. You guys can walk.
The
No,
horses
it's
are
a-
dealt with.
The
We
horses
only
will
have-
be useful in the woods.
We only have 2 horses, don't we?
We do only have 2 horses.
Yes, you guys can take the horses, and if you guys need to put them somewhere, they did park our horses. They put us in a
Yeah.
parking lot, so you
Listen,
can.
I don't care about the
currently
cart. I
leave
just
them.
care about the horses.
It's been so long since I've been horseback riding. This will be fun.
This is fun.
Come on. Come
We
on.
go on a
buddy.
camping trip.
Let's go.
Just make
We-
sure, don't get yourselves too messy. We are meeting a duchess.
We'll be fine. I only have the one outfit.
I
I have
haven't
another
had to dress
outfit.
that yet.
I like my outfit.
You should still have at least one other pair of clothing, but come on. Let's go get dirty and then we'll go get cleaned up.
Great.
And with that, we will cut back inside the monastery. Liliah, Lenore is showing you everything and speaking with practiced precision about their function and things that they have learned in their time here about the parts of the cathedral.
Of course, Liliah is listening with undivided attention
And once that is tended to, I think we will be, well, ready to, well, how long do you think your friends will be here?
I don't know. They all have their own personal quests and issues that they're chasing after. Florian's sister is still missing. But really, whenever they get this missing persons thing sorted out, that will be the moment that they leave. I don't think they would be staying around afterwards.
Of course. That's good to know. Very good to know. You said that your friends have troubles.
Yes, each of them are particular. I don't know everything, but I know, for example, Florian is looking for his missing sister Ruby.
I see. How dreadful.
Yes, I do hope they get to reunite.
I would love that too. As someone who has just benefited from a lovely reunion, it would be wonderful to know that that has gone to the people who've brought you back to me.
Yes. I'm rather surprised, really, not to speak so openly. Things were so structured back at home. If you are upset with me, of course you can communicate it. I've been running off, getting myself hurt and putting myself in danger, and it was all to get back to you, but I understand how foolish it was of me to even doubt you for a minute.
I don't take it as doubt, Liliah. You were concerned for me. That is the true sign of loyalty in my eyes.
Well, of course.
The matters of your cuts and scars can be tended to. There's healing, there's magic. There are ways to ensure that the physical remnants of what you've been through are faded. Those all are things that can be fixed. Us being apart, now, that is a much harder problem to solve. And you did that. To think that you would come out of it spotless is... I'd be a fool.
I'm glad. But, what is it you've been doing around here other than just offering guidance? I'm
Well,
curious.
Of course. Would you believe, Liliah? I believe the people view me in very high esteem. You and I both know that I am capable of certain powers,
But of course.
much like you.
Only because of you. Save for what I
True.
was born with, but, well, we both know how that isn't relevant anymore.
No, but your kindness to me has remained relevant. It appears that these people believe that it has been of some deeper blessing, the abilities we share.
Oh?
They hold me in rather high esteem, believe it or not.
How
And
high?
many have asked me to bestow gifts upon them in the way I have you. I've, of course, turned them down. Nothing could compare to the power I have bestowed upon you and the trust that you have shown in me.
Yes. I would give you anything more that you asked.
I know. And I thank you. Again, you have shown me loyalty in a way that I could have never imagined. And I can assure you that that loyalty will be repaid.
Oh?
We have personal matters to attend to, don't we?
Yes, we do.
But I suppose that can wait until more official business is done. After all, if you were going to be at my side, you might be viewed in such high esteem as well.
Oh, really?
The people flock to us, and it's a little flattering, I will admit, but if we give them that kindness in return, we will truly be at the cusp of something truly fruitful. Don't you agree?
Of course. I will do everything I can to heighten your status. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. I must control my emotions.
The structures we had before are valuable. In time, we can see to their return. But right now, we are in a new place with new people, and it is wise to cater to their sensibilities, yes?
Of course. How shall I act?
Much like you are now is more than acceptable.
All right then.
The loyal... A little bit more kick to your actions, a little more heroism. She seems very delighted in referring to you as a hero over and over.
Of course. I will do whatever I can. I wasn't going to speak of it much. I know you weren't one for much excitements before, but if that's what it'll take to rouse the people, I can certainly do it. Her cheeks turn a little red. I actually helped a town before coming here. Foxwillow was set ablaze by monsters, and I actually managed to rally the people to help them find hope again.
That will serve us well in the coming days, Liliah. Foxwillow is not the only place to be suffering under dark scourges. If we can make the people here a beacon of light in that dark, and if we can be, not to speak so bluntly, but what better than to be among a community of light than to be at its head?
Oh, you're that...
Not above Father Enether, of course, but they trust us.
Well, if we're a beacon of light, I know I've given you most of mine, but I think a daughter of Lathander would be a good fit of that.
I would agree. But enough of my usual focus on, what's the word? Work and business, yes? You've just returned to me after all. Here I am falling right on back to our comfortable, usual conversation topics.
Yes. I mean, if we go to your quarters... Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind spending some private time there.
Neither would I. It's been too long, I had to think.
Liliah kind of loosens the clasp around her choker.
All in time, Liliah. And she kind of lifts your chin. Now come with me. I can end the tour prematurely. And she gives you a little wink.
Of course. We'll just have to not get too wrapped up. We have dinner later, of course. I wouldn't want you to get too full.
True enough. And she guides you in, and Liliah, you are back in a very familiar feeling. As for the others, what are you setting off to as Liliah retires for the time being?
We're going on a fishing trip. No, we're gonna go talk to the hunters.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go into the woods and try to follow the hunters to see what they're doing. That's my goal.
Mm-hmm. maybe also see the puppies.
Maybe see a dog. Maybe take a dog. Who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Taking a walk around, finding the lodgings, taking a walk around, trying to get bearings on the place. But nothing too much. Florian actually wants to get to dinner early, so he's not doing a whole lot.
Very fair. What about you, Hattie? Any particular plans?
She'll probably stick with Florian for the time being.
Makes sense.
So, as you two are wandering, I'll get to you in a moment. I think I want to, for the sake of time, I want to set Eeran and Boone up for next time, and then set you two up for next time, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I change the music, I think I did that out of order. Hopefully the bot does not hate me for it. Now we nailed it. Cool. Eeran and Boone,
Yeah.
you make your way down into the woods. What are you looking for?
I
think-
am looking for one, anything interesting, as I always am. Two, mostly focused on less so finding the hunters directly, at least right now, but trying to find like evidence of them and what they might be tracking. Like, is it just animals or are they hunting down people? What are we dealing with here? Where are they
Right.
taking them? Yada yada. That is what I am looking for.
Fair. Make me an investigation check.
And I have advantage from help.
It's up to Eeran.
I'm not proficient in investigation today.
You can help anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
It's just an action. Okay. 15?
You, with a 15, scour the area. It is teeming with life. Creatures, both mundane and magical. There are tracks of those bat hounds, but you don't entirely see one yet.
Mm.
With a 15, though, with time, you come upon what appears to be a fully intact campsite.
Nice, this is what we like to see.
Except it is fully abandoned.
Even better!
Finger on the trigger.
Of course, not stupid.
There isn't much here. Tents, set up for a campfire. You know, all the telltale signs of living here. The interesting thing is that none of it's been put away. There is a confidence upon a return.
Any sign of its inhabitants, of there being a struggle, or any sign of where the people...
Any
were
bloodstains?
living here?
Nope. Completely pristine.
Yeah. Okay. This is probably the hunter's camp then. Maybe. I could be assuming that.
So then why don't we see extra food for their animals?
That is a wonderful point.
You, with a 15, Boone, eventually stumble upon an unused bear trap,
Taking
sort of
that.
left at the outskirts.
Okay.
So it seems like there is some kind of defenses against wild creatures, but nothing prepared for humans.
Sure. Okay. They were not caught unaware, or they were caught unaware, I should say. Any other sign of, I guess, footprints or anything like that? I know we
You
saw
do
the
see
dog.
some footprints.
Great.
Human footprints, in fact, going up the mountain.
Wonderful. Back up towards the monastery?
Yep.
Okay. Shall we follow?
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go in the direction partially. If not, we could possibly double back and go down mountain more.
It's true. I'm just curious. We didn't pass any hunters on the way down.
No.
So I'm curious if there's another entrance to the monastery.
There's no... They're keeping the bat hounds there. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't see any bat hounds in the public area where we were, so...
No,
If they're kidnapping
but if...
people in the night, then they're definitely being kept somewhere else than where we were.
Yeah. Yes, and if they're doing so, it's probably... They're... Hound or not, it's still got bats, so it's probably nocturnal and sensitive to light. They'd want a place where they can keep the area relatively clean. There might be a cave underneath the mountain.
That was my guess.
Okay.
We should follow
Alright.
the tracks.
Yeah, let's go.
Some time of following
Yeah.
the tracks pass. Yeah, and right as you feel like you hit the point where maybe it kind of would be best to go back down, you're really coming towards the end, you know?
Mhm.
When you hear something, a rumble. Before, that rumble seemed to herald the bat hound, but it wasn't big enough for a proper rumble. And you hear it again.
I take out my gun.
You both have a moment where the rumble ends, but you'd think it was further down.
I slowly go towards the rumbly sound.
I'll ready my weapon and prepare myself.
You both are readied. And where we will leave you two off for now is you hear the noise again, followed by a proper growl as lumbering out of these woods is a creature blue and horned with frosty white hair, tusks and horns, that seems to not notice you yet, but scours the woodland.
Oh boy.
What is
Okay.
that?
And that's where we leave you both.
Great.
What the fuck is that thing?
Hey, B.
Yep.
B, my beloved DM. Fuck
Mhm.
you.
It's okay. We have horses. We can outrun this thing probably.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh, we tried to ride
probably.
it.
Hattie and Florian.
Hi.
You are both in town. The people are happy and pleasant. You are wandering. You seem to have found your lodging place. You two are alone. Fully alone. The distance
Like-
between the others growing with time.
He's been so
Is there-
pleasant. He's been so nice to be around. He's been commenting on like the architecture and like, wow. And he's been like taking notes on stuff and going, so impressive what they've done with the place.
Florian?
Mhm.
You don't have to BS for me.
He stares at you for a long second with the little smile that he's had on his face. The tight little smile, and then he just drops it. And he goes, alright. And keeps walking.
Wait, so just confirming, have we gotten to the lodgings or are we heading toward the lodging?
We got our
You-
rooms.
You got your
Okay.
rooms, and now you're just kind of to your devices at this point.
Florian had said he wanted a lay of the land, like to kind of see the whole thing.
Is there anything else you two talk about as you're growing further and further distance from Liliah and the other two?
Florian, do you think we're wrong?
No,
Just
no, we're absolutely right.
okay, cool.
No, but if we act any other way, then you know everything's going to burst into flames. Quite possibly literally.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're
But we can't
just
act
want-
rude, of course.
no. And besides, if we ever want to worry, if we do want to see Liliah, we are going to need to, for the most part, play nice.
He stops walking and faces you. Tact. We need tact. We can't say anything that is going to make Liliah upset. Even the normal comments we can't do, because as far as she knows, we have apologized. We feel sorry for what we've done, because we have been assholes. Giant assholes, and these people are very nice. I don't know who is involved, because Emmerich didn't say shit. All we know is that this might be very dangerous. There's a lot of people who are probably going to get hurt, and it's probably going to be us. But we don't know who's involved. Father Redbeard might not know anything. He could be the head of the whole thing. He could be just some guy. I don't know yet. That's why we have to figure out what's going on, and I think that dinner is going to be a great time to do it.
So, I did talk to Emmerich a little more.
Yes.
Are you familiar with blood magic?
Not a specific vaguely aware of like some like necromantic stuff that's kind of blood adjacent, or
No.
I mean, I would assume you're talking vampire-y.
Emmerich, this is what I mentioned to Liliah. There are people who have the ability to use and control people's blood.
Okay, so that's a here thing, because I'm not familiar with that. All right,
And
so we're dealing with that. Okay.
it's quite taboo in most places. I would bet even the people here who do it don't let those outside of their circle know it is a thing.
Then we will deal with it when it comes up.
It's very, very looked down upon where I come from. So you can see why I've been a little on edge.
Well, if it's... I don't believe that there's any evil magic. I believe that there's darker magic, or magic that people don't like, or that is more complicated and maybe shouldn't be used, but I don't think there's any evil magic, so... If there's good people who use it here, then we'll find them, and if there's not, then that's another bridge that we will cross.
Just letting you know some of the things we may be dealing with.
It's good information to have. I didn't know that.
As you two say that, you come upon... You've kind of just been walking to look around for the most part, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You come upon a sort of courtyard. Off to the side, sort of a midpoint where the cathedral and more of the community center places kind of meet. Right around the edges of the walls, you know? And you see statues guarding this place. They are cleaned, but they seem to have been recently cleaned. Priestesses, people in mourning, and angels overseeing them. And in the center, where normally would be something like a fountain, there's a fire pit.
Oh.
There's nowhere to sit by it. Seems that people just stand around it for warmth.
He wants to go up to it.
You certainly can. Florian at a glance.
Hattie does follow after.
Yeah. All I will tell you right now, Florian, is that at a glance, it seems that it's been used recently.
he has that smile on his face again, and he's looking at the fire pit as he's making sure that like no one else can hear that it's like, oh, it's a conversation between friends, and he just goes, "Are you religious, Hattie? I know we've briefly talked about it, but
Not particularly.
do you believe in anything? It's okay if it's no."
I don't know. I mean, we're kind of, we're fairies by nature, very connected to like nature and stuff, so that's probably like the closest, and I've never thought of it as a true religion. I don't
Okay.
follow a particular god like Liliah did.
Well, and he looks up at one of the statues, particularly one of the angelic-looking ones, and he kind of gestures at it for Hattie's sake. If you're up for it. I'm not very religious either. I believe there's something out there. There's too much proof for me to disagree with that, but I think I would like to pray to some angel. I don't know. Any angel, maybe? I think it would be helpful, don't you? With his little manic smile.
It might do a little something, yeah.
We need all the help we can get. And he does true to his word. He clasps his hands, not in a proper, like, Christian prayer pose, just in front of him. And he closes his eyes and just starts mumbling to himself.
And I think, unless anyone has anything else, that is the image I would like to leave session off on.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yippee!
yippee!
Oh my god, guys, can you believe it? Liliah finally reunited with her beloved, and it's going so good.
This is
Going
so good.
so
It's
well.
so nice and pleasant.
They
Yeah.
were so sweet.
You guys were
And
worried about
perfect.
nothing.
Alright, where's the fucked up shit? Where is it?
What
I
are you
wanna see
talking
it.
about? There's not. I don't
I
think
want
there
to
is,
find the
guys.
cave where they are holding people.
Did you see the fucking look that she gave Eeran at one point?
Yeah, did not like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it went great.
Oh, joy and whimsy on this day.
Not joyful, not whimsical.
That's for
Fuck
me.
you.
I'm having a great time. I'm feeling pretty
I'm
joyful.
so glad. I'm so glad. And I think with that, we will call this session to a close. As always, Sleepy, schedule, please.
Yes. Tomorrow, nothing, per usual. Monday, Silk Song. We love Silk Song. Tuesday, nothing, as usual. Wednesday, Circus of Dreams. I keep forgetting we're playing that every week now for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I'm sorry I didn't get to stream yesterday. I was busy celebrating boyfriend birthday, and it just went on. And then I got really drunk. Gonna be so dead ass.
Like, really drunk.
Maybe I had 2 drinks, and it was a great time. But there was no way I was playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG, so we're gonna finish that. We're gonna finish that on Thursday. And I will find a makeup time for an art fight stream at some point.
Yippee.
And then next
Gonna be back
Saturday.
next week.
Oh my god, next Saturday might be Xenoblade finally.
We'll see.
We'll have to check. I
We'll
know
have to
that we
check schedules,
moved
but
some stuff around.
we might be good. Oh wait, no, we
Alright.
might have Moon next week. I just remembered.
Yeah,
think
I
we
was gonna
discussed
say we were
it.
gonna make it. Remember we were talking about having a makeup session next
I
week.
have a bad memory. I just remembered. Guys, I totally forgot. Actually, shut the fuck up. We're not playing Xenoblade. We're gonna play the Crooked Moon because there's gonna be like 2 weeks where we can't play the Crooked Moon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We want more moon.
So rather than making you guys wait, we're gonna cram in an extra session next week.
Get to have fun.
So
Have
Because we also
fun.
can't wait.
moon in a
Great.
week, moon in a week, moon in a week, moon in a week.
Yippee!
Move in a week.
God, thank God I don't have to wait 2 weeks.
I love where we left things off.
Yeah, so everybody. Wait, no, I don't say it this time. B.
Nope. Okay. Everybody, don't forget to drink water and take care of yourself because you're worth it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.